What's going on guys, Kate is here and welcome back to a brand new video. So for today I will show you a quick tutorial on how to fix bosses not spawning in New World. So sometimes you have a quest to kill a specific boss, but then you get to his location, exactly where it's shown in the map, and you don't see a boss. So you think probably another player recently killed him, so you wait 5, 10 or even 20 minutes, and each minute that passes, some players join you in waiting, but at the end of the day you never see the boss. So this can be fixed using two different methods. My first method, which fixed 95% of these bosses not spawning, was that I always stood exactly where in the minimap the quest was shown. But actually the boss itself was not in that exact place. So most of the time quests are accurate and usually on point, on where the creatures are, where you have to kill them. But sometimes few quests had the wrong quest location. So let me show you these 3 examples and how you can fix them. Then here in the first example I was doing the one threat at a time quest, where I had to kill 2 bosses. The first boss was exactly where the number 2 was shown, so I killed him right away. But then for hours I couldn't figure out on where the second boss was. So here in the map you can see that I'm exactly standing where the boss should spawn. And I and other players were waiting for the boss, but he never spawned. And then I went exploring and I fixed it. So what you actually had to do, which by the way doesn't make sense whatsoever, is drop to the water level, and where there are 0 mobs whatsoever, down the hill there was a small entrance where I finally found the boss. Then the second quest is where you have to kill Alistair the Vigilant and perform a ritual. This time again I exactly went into the temple where the quest was shown, and I went through the portal and performed the ritual and waited for the boss, but he never spawned. What at that time I didn't know is that before entering the portal there should have been the boss and a couple of mobs to kill, and then you would be able to do the ritual. But at the exact time when I came there were no mobs, and I went through the portal which teleported you to a different room. So some of these quest designs really don't make sense whatsoever. In my opinion, to not confuse players, just make that you have to kill the boss first, and then you unlock the access to enter the portal. So yeah, this was another quest where I thought that the boss is bugged and I was stuck for a long time till I figured it out. And lastly, for the third quest, maybe you can argue that I really got unlucky or messed up doing the quest, but this third one just blows my mind. So the quest is called the New Thread, where you have to kill 10 normal mobs and then defeat the final boss. Again, in the gameplay you can see that I exactly went to that spot where the quest square was. I killed all the 10 normal mobs and waited for the final boss, but he never spawned. So now, guess it, is the quest bugged or is the boss somewhere underground like the previous quests? Well, the answer is neither, because the boss that you have to kill is actually about 150 meters away from the 10 mobs that you have to kill, and it is completely in a different spot than where the quest shows. So for my first method that I'm trying to explain is that I personally have completed all quests till level 50, and not a single time the boss was bugged, but instead either the boss was in a different place or the boss was so low health that other players killed him in 1 second. So if you missed the opportunity you would have to wait again. So my general fix is to first of all look around 100-meter radius from the actual quest square and try to look up and down, because maybe the boss might be on a high hill or perhaps underground. And lastly, if you are 99% sure that you're standing in the right place, then wait 5 to 10 minutes and all maps have that respawn timer. But if you don't see a boss spawning after 11 or even 12 minutes, then it's probably bugged or is in a different location. What helped me figure out these 3 examples that I showed you in this video was to go to YouTube and type New World and then the quest name. So for example, the first quest that I typed was New World One Threat at a Time quest, and I found a video where there was a guy and he exactly showed how to find both bosses. So my recommendations is, if you ever get stuck, don't waste time, but Google it and you'll be able to complete the quest. And if you really have done everything, so you watched the video on where the boss should be and you have waited more than 10 minutes and you still don't see anything spawning, then it's probably bugged. So usually the New World servers have downtime an hour or 2, so whenever you see a downtime or server maintenance, just log out right on the boss spawn, and when the servers come back right away, log in and the boss spawning should be fixed. And that's about it. So I really do appreciate everyone for watching guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions, feedback or other guides or tutorials that you would like to see for New World, then leave them in the comment section down below. And while you're doing that, please click like, subscribe and enable that notification bell, so this way you could support the channel and you wouldn't miss any more amazing content from me. With all of this said, you have an amazing day and I will catch you in my next video. So take it easy, peace.
Yo, I ain't here